Hey there tech heads, I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the iPhone 11. Now, with the upcoming release of the iPhone 12 series, the iPhone 11 has been a lot of people's go-to for the past year. And Apple actually did a lot with this device that, was pretty overlooked. And we're going to take a look and see if it's actually worth it in 2020, how it's held up this year, and if you should consider upgrading if you already have this device. Stay tuned. Alright, now starting off with the build quality, the iPhone 11 was made with the same materials as the iPhone 11 Pro and Pro Max. We've got Gorilla Glass on the front, on the back, and this is a point of difference. The frame is made of aluminum, not stainless steel, as we could see on the 11 Pro and 11 Pro Max, but it doesn't make that much of a difference. It's still IP68 dust and water resistance, and you can still use it for your Apple Pay and so on and so forth. Moving on to the display, which was a big point of contention because of the resolution being 828 by 1792, so it's not quite up to full HD, but it is a little bit above 720p. And I always thought that consuming content on this display would not be satisfying at all, but after watching a couple of YouTube videos, I realized that it looks just as good as watching on a 1080p display. The color reproduction is really good, the resolution is not bad at all. Images actually look pretty sharp and accurate, and you'll be happy with this display, honestly. Apple found a way to do it. The display is actually liquid retina IPS LCD, so it is not OLED, so you might not get those deep blacks you're looking for, but you will not be disappointed with this display. Now, the brightness is 625 nits, so not quite as bright as the 11 Pro and 11 Pro Max, but still plenty bright enough for you to see or for you to use the display under direct sunlight. Now, as we all know, it came running iOS 13, upgradable to iOS 14, which I know a lot of people have done already. The chipset is the Apple A13 Bionic, which is blazing fast. It's got 4 GB of RAM, but as we all know, iPhones don't really need a lot of RAM because iOS is just that good at optimization. If you've been enjoying the video this far, a subscription would be absolutely outstanding. Now, moving on to the main cameras, which was also a point of contention, as over here we have a dual camera system. We've got a 12 megapixel main camera and a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera. Now, these two cameras are really good together, and I'm sure you're wondering, won't the telephoto camera be missed? Well, actually it won't, because the digital zoom on the iPhone 11 is actually good enough to replace the telephoto camera, so you don't need a dedicated telephoto camera. You'd probably just need to walk closer to your target if you're not satisfied with the results you're getting from there. One beautiful thing about this camera is the fact that the colors do not vary from the wide to the ultra wide camera, so there is no color disparity or whatever. The dynamic range is really good, and you always come out with stunning pictures every time you take this phone out. It also records video at 4K at 2430 or 60 frames per second, 1080p at 30, 60, 120 or 240 frames per second, and it's got, like I said earlier, beautiful HDR. The selfie camera is pretty much the same as the layout on the 11 Pro and 11 Pro Max. I made a full video on the iPhone 11 Pro a few months ago, so you can also make sure to check that out. The link will be in the iCard above or in the description below. The battery though is actually what's pretty interesting, because last year Apple finally created iPhones with batteries that were more than 3000 milliamp hours, and it was about time, because as much as iOS is really good at optimization and keeping your battery good, these iPhones were basically the best battery champs Apple had produced. The iPhone 11 comes with a 3110 milliamp hour battery. It's also got fast charging of up to 18 watts, but the fast charger does not come with the box, so you're going to have to provide your own fast charger if you want to make use of this. Rounding everything up and answering the question, should you get this device in 2020? Well, it all depends on what you want and what you need, because as we all know, the iPhone 12 series is going to be releasing very soon, and you're probably targeting the baseline iPhone 12. If 5G is not something that's important to you and something that you plan on using frequently, then I recommend you to get the normal iPhone 11. Also, the higher resolution display, like I said, you can't really tell the difference between 720 and 1080 because of just how good Apple was able to make the resolution of this display. So these two facts I don't think are good enough for you to just go for the iPhone 12. We don't know how much it's going to cost, but I feel you can still save quite a bit of money by getting the iPhone 11 and probably some AirPods or the Apple Watch SE or something like that. So yeah, should you get this device in 2020? I mean, if your budget isn't big enough for you to get one of the newer Pro models or the iPhone 12 Pro or so on and so forth, then heck yeah, I would advise you to get this device and get yourself some accessories as well. You definitely would not regret it. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, as we are on the way to 1,000 subscribers, and it would really mean a lot if we could get there soon. Also make sure to check out my previous videos if you haven't done that already, and check out the link to our podcast. Everything will be in the description below. If you want to get the iPhone 11 and you haven't done that, I'll have affiliate links in the description below as well. What else am I supposed to say?
One eternity later.
With that said, make sure you stay cool, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one. No, wait. With that said, make sure you stay cool, stay safe, wear your mask as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.